Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you? This is Natalie. How's it going?
Good. Thank you so much for being on the show. I appreciate it.
Well, thank you so much for having me.
So, no pun intended. Glad to have you. This being your virtual destination for the evening. Congratulations on your new song, Destination Hot Mess. Um,
Thank you.
it is such an incredible song, and that's
Well,
that's
thanks. I appreciate that.
that is definitely that's one of those head nod type of songs. Like you get the feel, you get the groove to it. You try to be all cool and just really listen, but once your head start nodding, you fall in love. It's like
I get it. Yeah.
yeah. So that's my reaction to that song. We'll definitely get more to that song in a bit. But let's rewind back to how it all began. How did you
Sure.
get into music? How did it start off for you?
How did I get into music? Well, I guess I've always been a fan of music. My biggest regret, I feel like, was not ever getting into it as an adolescent. I would see friends or even friends' older siblings who were in musicals and they were in show choir or some of the things you're able to do with music as a kid, and I was just so self-conscious and never really had the you know confidence, I guess, to go after that. And as an adult, I love going to concerts. I used to play the piano. I have a little bit of a music background. I started getting into guitar and just really fell in love with it, and just decided, hey, well, you know what, let's just see if I can write a song now that I'm learning a few chords. And it kind of just went from there. So it was a roundabout way to get into music. It kind of just happened. I didn't really have, an agenda. It's been a fun ride. I've met a lot of great people, and I'm just looking forward to seeing what the future holds.
Definitely, quite the story. You definitely got the feel of it per se, and you evolve throughout the years, and you get into it. It becomes a passion,
Absolutely.
and it shows in your music. It shows in writing the songs and getting into the studio and turning it, putting it all. That must be the beauty of being an artiste, a musical artist. Just putting it all together, and it definitely shows. So you are calling in courtesy of what I like to call Publicity Nation Takeover Month. You are represented by them. Shout out to Jill and
Shout out to
Brittany.
Jill. Yeah, she's amazing.
Um, so how did y'all two link up?
We actually have a mutual friend, Justine Blazer, who's produced all of the songs that I've released so far. And, being new into this, industry, she thought that I would benefit from having a publicist, and she's absolutely right, because, you can only go so far with friends and family. So she connected me with Jill, and that's kind of where we fell. I've only really been working with Jill since April, so it's all still very, very new. But we're having a blast. Jill and her team are here, and like I said, we're just kind of taking it a day at a time and seeing where.
I really admire Jill, and her clients that I've gotten to interview these last couple of months. She signs a variety of talent, and they
Mm-hmm.
are goal oriented. They know what they want, and she do what she can to help spread the word, whether it's booking for a concert or an interview or whatever the case may be. If you need something, if you need some exposure, Jill is gonna take you to some places, and it's up to the clients to execute, to
Mhm.
to represent them right in publicity. Publicity Nation. They are such an incredible talent of musicians, and so yeah, appreciate you,
Yeah,
Jill.
I'm excited to be a part of it.
And you mentioned Justine Blazer, and it's interesting you mentioned her because, well, just around this time a week ago, I interviewed her. Um,
Yeah, she's a force herself, man. She's killing it these days.
she is so remarkable. She is just too
She is.
truly talented. So we bring her up, and yeah, and she's collaborated with you for this Destination Hot Mess track
That's
as
right.
well.
Hmm.
How would you describe the chemistry between you two when it comes to, putting the music together?
She and I think we're kind of like cut from the same cloth. We're both driven women. Justine obviously has a lot more experience than I do in this, but vision as far as where we wanted to take it. She actually helped develop the melody from the lyrics that I brought to her. So she's the one that got that good beat to it. So it was a great collaboration all the way around. It was one of those things that kind of literally took us maybe 30 minutes to get it all in order from start to finish, and then she put her final touches on it. But it was one of those songs that the bare bones were there, and we just needed a little bit of oomph added, and where she came in and really put the finishing touches on it. So all the way around, I want to say, whatever it was, the chemistry was right. It was one of those things where we just got on the same page right away. Something that didn't take very long to finish.
To use a famous movie line, a line from a famous movie, I love it when a plan comes together, and it definitely showed with collaborating, and the song turned out really, really good, and I'm just seeing that bond with the ladies, it's
That's right.
girl power, woman empowerment, you know,
That's right. Yeah.
it definitely
Mhm.
works. So on to Destination Hot Mess. Quite an interesting title name, let me say. What like recording a song and in your own words, what's the song about?
Sure. Well, Destination House is it is like a satirical song. It's meant to play on. I guess it doesn't necessarily relate to a parent. However, being a parent myself, it came from that vein where we're constantly on the go. Seems to be going right. Something always happens, or kids getting sick, or you're late for this, or you forget something and you're running back and forth to the house. And so I wrote this song with design. Just I took a poll actually from some friends saying, like, when you think of the word hot mess, what do you really think? And they were all sending me ideas, ranging from like being a single girl all the way up to being someone who's married with kids. And there was like a wide variety of what it meant to them to be a hot mess. And I'm like, well, I could relate to that. Now this is me, with kids and just crazy and ragged all the time, and really keep together, but deep down inside, you're not feeling like you are. So that's kind of where the song came from. And I don't know, I feel like it got released at kind of the right time, because now we're all in a different world now. Where it's not really so funny, but hoping that this song can bring some, smile to someone's face, meaning like, yeah, we definitely have felt that before.
For sure, for sure. Mother's Day was just last week. Happy belated Mother's Day to all the moms out
Thank
there.
you.
Being, I'm one of three kids. Mothers, they got
You get it.
they got the toughest job of them all. raising
For
kids,
sure.
and just hope
Mhm.
they turn out just as good as you know, raise them the best that you could. And, you know, some handle it different from others. Um,
Mhm.
you know, it's a mother's anthem. You know, I guess you
It
could
is. Yeah.
definitely a mother's anthem. So, Destination Hot Mess song is available on all digital music platforms. You can stream it at whatever platform that's out there. Um, Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play. It's out there. It's by Natalie Otto, and go stream it. You know, and
Yeah.
with this pandemic, obviously, artists like Natalie definitely will appreciate the support since they are unable to do shows in front of a crowd for a while. Uh,
Absolutely.
buy the merchandise, buy the songs, if you are financially able to. Of course. Now, I have to ask about the album cover. I believe that's
Mhm.
you sitting in the couch, and
That's me. Yeah.
and your three kids are there. One is, and y'all, I guess, three are jumping. Whoever took the photo definitely took quite the photo. That must have been a
I
fun.
have to give. Yes. Go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there. Go ahead.
So, what was the photo shoot like? Just being there with the kids.
Well, it's funny. I have to give all credit to my husband because we took so many takes of that picture. I had a different vision in mind for the photo. I was thinking of like lounging on a chair with some coffee and the kids just like kind of playing you know crazy around me. And then I was like, you know what? Let's just let them jump off the couch and see how we can go. And so he worked the camera just right where you can get it to not be blurry. I don't know what setting he had it on, but all the credit goes to him. He took it perfectly and got the two that are in the front that are actually jumping. They're pretty much two peas in a pod, so it was perfect for them to be able to do that. And the one in the back, she's middle, and she's the more quiet one, but that face is just hysterical because she doesn't normally act or show that kind of side, so it was kind of funny to see that come out.
I must say, from the looks of that photo and that pose with the guitar right behind, she looked like she going to be the next generation musical auto. She looked like
Maybe.
she looked like she seen you sing from a distance, and it's like, okay, let me show mom what might be her future. Might
That's
be
right, yeah.
following the footsteps, pretty much. That is
I'd be
quite.
good with that, yeah.
So, it's you know, you find ways to inspire people, and they 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 look at it and like, I think I can do this. Or at least
That's right, yeah.
give it a shot, for sure. So, with all of us in quarantine, you know, mostly music shows can't happen in front of an audience right now. Um, so you had this song. It looked like you was about to start doing shows, and then this happens. How are you holding along since this whole happened? And like, you got any plan Bs as far as what else you're gonna do as far as get the word out on this song or future music you have in the works?
I actually do have music in the works. I'm working on a Christmas EP and another single. Um, hoping to get down to Nashville. Justine's helping me with those. I'm hoping to get down to Nashville. Um, July is when we have it scheduled, but hoping for June, depending on how things go and how comfortable we feel traveling and stuff. I have to take into consideration my family too. So we're just kind of playing it by ear right now, but we're shooting for July. If we can move it up some, then great. But yeah, so be on the lookout for a Christmas EP. We've got 3 Christmas songs, 2 originals and a cover, and then another original song coming out sometime in the summer.
Well, after what I heard from Destination Hot Mess, I definitely look forward to hearing more finality. You can check out her website at natalieotto.com. That's OTTO and go check out Publicity Nation. Go check out the clients. Majority of them either has music out right now or on the brink of releasing new music, and just check them out. You ain't got nothing else to do but staying at home unless you're at work or going getting essential needs. That has become quite the theme, essential. Like everybody trying to be essential or think they're essential, but listening to music, you know, can be deemed as essential. I mean, I'm just saying, like discovering
Yeah.
discovering new music, because people talk so much about mainstream, but don't want to give independent artists a shot. Well, you know what? Now is the time. It's the time. You're at home. You're trying to be safe as possible. You need something to help lift your spirits up. Go support artists like Natalie Otto. And while you at it, go stream Destination Hot Mess, which is out on all digital music platforms. Great chatting with you, Natalie. Hope you and the family continue to be safe during these times. And hopefully when it's all said and done, you and all the talented musicians get a chance to get back to performing in front of the audience. And I look forward to hearing more music from you down the road. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Kenny, so much for your time. I really appreciate you having me on. You take care as well.